Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday. Let's get ready to roll. We have a very quick hitter today, under 40 minutes in all. A lot of isometric lower body holds, and then a quick little cardio burst after each one. We will be going through this top section 4 times. Your rest will be at the bottom of the round, so down here. Then we'll go back to the top. So when I say 30-15, I don't mean 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. I mean 30 seconds of the hold, 15 seconds of the little cardio burst. We go all the way down, take our rest, go back up. So it'll be nice, quick, in your face, and then out of your way. So let's get warm. We're going to begin with a squat into a T squeeze. Boom. So squatting down, bringing it up and out. Take your time here. Start to find your depth. If it's cold, if you are cold, no need to rush. Just getting into it. As you squeeze, squeeze the back side of your body. That's your shoulder blades together. And let the front stretch out.
3, 2, 1.
Good. Next up, we have butt kickers. For now, nice and slow. Think of that curl through the back of the leg. Good posture. Good breath. Don't be holding your breath when you're doing this. Oh, it's another lovely day in the neighborhood. Hopefully it's lovely when you're watching this.
3.
Good. We're going to bring it down to the floor next. We have a spider climb with a reach. Bringing the foot up. Turning into that same side. Now about the workout today, you will need a wall, or at least the desire to hold in a squat position. I do recommend a mat. I do recommend having elevation if you are so inclined. Get it? Inclined. Good one. Next up, slow mountain climbers. Wrist under elbow, under shoulder. Trying to keep everything well maintained with the shoulders posturally. No rush, again, warming through the middle. We're going to flip it onto our back in the next movement. So get ready for that.
3, 2, 1.
There it is. Flip it over now. We have a glute bridge reach. So we're going to bridge. We're going to reach across. Drive through the heels into the floor. Feel the squeeze in the backside and the hamstring, not in the lower back. If you're arching to get there, I want you to focus on this contraction from here down instead of arching the lower back. Last one here.
2, 1.
We have a bridge march. Hips stay up. Again, squeezing the heel through the floor, squeezing the backside. You have the elevated option behind me. Feel free to take that at any time. They are nice and warm. My next stretch is going to be the one that I want, though.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, bring it to the floor. We have an iron cross. Leg is going to come up. We're going to twist over. Hold it for a moment. Bring it back down. Now, you can get this moving a little bit more, but if you are sore or you need an extra second, you can even pause the video and hold here a little bit extra.
3,
that feels good.
1. Cossack squats.
All right, Cossack squats are next. So bring it up. Widen your legs. We're going to come out, and we're going to allow the toes to come off the floor. Stretching through the inner thigh and the back of the leg. Gaze is forward, not under. Keep breathing. Almost through the warm-up.
1.
Good. Now get a little bounce, get a little jog. While we do that, we're going to have a stick up. Nice postural set here. My head's cut off, but you can see behind me that this is what we're doing. As you bring the arms down, think about squeezing the lats as if you were doing a pull-up. 7 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Good, bring it down, foot fires. And jacks, quick jacks. Bring it down, foot fires. Final 10 seconds of the warm-up. Jacks. And foot fires. Finish it off.
3, 2, 1.
Hopefully we're warm now. So we got about a minute to prepare. We are getting into our working sets. Again, a holding portion and a little bit of a cardio burst portion. So you'll see round one, we have a wall set, superset with a squat jump. 30 seconds, 15 seconds. Then we have a bulldog hold. Superset with crawling. Now, if you have hardwood floors and crawling for whatever reason is not gonna work, okay? Check the modifications, keep the knees up. You can add a hold, you can do a modified crawl where the knees aren't on the hardwood. From there, we have our skater, one-legged squat hold. That one's not too bad. We then have the hops after that, so pretty straightforward. Then we have a high plank superset with plank jacks and a low pike plank superset with, I can't read my writing, leg lowers. There we go. We're gonna hit this 4 times. The rest is at the bottom. Take rest as you need though. Are we ready?
I think so.
All right. Talked a lot, now I'm out of breath. So again, we are beginning with the squat hold or the wall sit. So if you have your wall, locate that now. If you have a post in your garage, or if you want to hold the squat here, you can follow me. We are going to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wall sit or low squat hold.
So if you're in that low squat hold, chest is up, eyes forward, proud chest, trying to fight for the 90-degree. If you are on the wall, same idea. This, as a wall sit, kind of relax. You bring that down, whoo, fires up.
3, 2, 1.
Good, into our squat jump now. So in our squat jump, as always, you control the depth, you control how fast. If you want to touch the knee and come up, little pumper squat, that's totally fine.
2, 1.
Bring it down.
Bulldog hold.
We have a bulldog hold. Elbows out. Knees under my hips. Think about scooping this middle section out. Now, because the elbows are bent, my chest is coming through my arms. Chest is going to warm up a little bit. That hold
3,
is pretty challenging.
1.
We have crawling next. So, modified version there. Otherwise, you have the true crawl, if you can, on the floor,
3,
if the knees will allow it.
1. Skater squat hold. Single leg squat hold.
Bring it up. We have a skater squat hold. Pick a side and just hold. Now, you'll notice my back leg is touching down just on the toe, very, very lightly. Okay, if you can go without, awesome. It's not the easiest. It burns a little bit, but it's simple.
3,
Not too much thinking.
2, 1.
Other side.
Squat hold. Single leg squat hold.
One leg might have a little more balance than the other. That's normal. Now, as you're going through this, you may be wiggling, you may be going all over the place. Think about bracing the middle. If you push the belly out against your belly, think about it like that. So big breath, sharp intake.
3,
It's hard
2,
the whole time.
1.
Cardio
Skater
bursts,
hops.
skater hops. Same thing we just did, adding the little hop. Now check the modification. No impact behind. So if the jump isn't gonna work for you, use that.
1. High plank
Bring it
hold.
down, high plank hold. Again, simple. Doesn't mean it's easy, but it is simple. You can just hang out here for 20 more seconds. Contemplate life. Because we don't have enough time to do that nowadays. 5 more. We're gonna add a
3,
jack next.
2, 1. Plank jack.
So legs come out and in. You can walk them. You can run them. You can do this in elevation. 5 more seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Good. Bring it down.
Plank.
Elbows, forearms. We have a low plank with a pike. Imagine a string is pulling through your navel, bringing your hips up. So I hit the bottom half of my plank. I drive that up. Fight to keep the shoulders away from the ears. 7 more seconds here.
3, 2, 1.
Good. Roll it over.
Leg lowers.
Final movement in round 1, leg lowers. Bring the legs as far down as you can, keeping the lower back in contact with the floor. If you make it down and you notice that it's way off,
1. Rest.
don't go that far down. Breathe. 1 round down, 3 rounds to go. Woo. We're gonna do a whole video just like this. Only laying down exercises next time.
1 hour shavasana.
Yeah. We'll do floor presses. We'll do skull crushers. We'll do anything that's on the floor. Fair game next week.
Ooh, I like that. Sounds good in theory until you get there.
Of course, that means crawls are fair game. That means what else? Well, we could do hip thrusts, floor thrusts. I don't know, maybe not. Wall sit coming up in 3,
3,
2, and 1.
Wall sit or low squat hold.
Now, if you have a post, right, you're in the garage, something like that, make sure the post can handle some weight, right? If it's a broomstick that just happens to be sticking up from the floor, don't use that. What a nice relaxing movement. It's like recovery. 5 seconds. Jump squats are next.
3, 2, 1.
Pop it up.
Squat John.
And remember, depth is yours. Knee, shin, ankle, floor. No hop. Minimal hop. Up on the toes. Whatever makes it yours.
3, 2, 1.
Down to the floor now.
Bulldog hold.
Bulldog hold. Remember, elbows are bent. Knees under my hips. This is working all of my front half. You need a breath. Take it. Shoulders away from the ears. Not here. It's not a neck move. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Crawling now.
Crawling.
Now, if you take a look at the modification, you'll see that the half crawl, right, the mini crawl, 1 step at a time, front and back, is a great option.
1. Skater squat hold.
Good, bring it up.
Squat hold.
Skater, squat, hold. If you remember the side you started on last time, try to start on the other side. The deeper you go, the more burn you're going to feel. That's actually not true, because if you go up, you're probably going to feel burn anyway. You're just feeling a different spot. 3 seconds here. Then we are switching legs.
Skater squat hold. Single leg squat hold.
Don't you all love holding isometrically? Isn't it? I can feel the muscles twinging. Woo! 10 seconds here. You're almost there. Guess what? This is round 2 of 4. Go so fast.
3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Skater hop.
Skater hops. Add your movement. Now remember, in your skater hops, you can make this your own too. If you want it to be shallow, a little bit closer, take it that way.
2, 1. High plank
And now
hold.
bring it down. High plank hold. Think about flexing your feet very hard. What that's going to do is it's going to lock out your legs. Once you flex those feet, your quad has to really drive to keep the knees stable. And that's going to keep the legs from kind of loosening up.
3, 2.
Now we add the jack.
Flat jacks.
If you can stay flat through here, not let the hips bounce. That's also where this feet flexion comes into play.
2, 1.
Now forearms.
Slam. Love hop.
Almost done with round 2. Hips, navel. Bring them up. Back to center. Bring them up. Back to center. Breathe. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Flip it.
Leg lowers.
Leg lowers. You can make this a scissor. One leg at a time. If you want it harder, shoulder blades off the floor. You want it easier,
3,
bend the knee
2, 1. Rest.
and breathe. 2 down, 2 to go. Now, hopefully by now, you're kind of getting the rhythm. You can see where you can pick it up a little bit, or maybe, hey, you gotta tone it down, right? So from here on out, these last 2 rounds, until we get to our fun little agility finisher, that's time for you to bring it, if you so choose. You got about 20 seconds before we start round 3. We are starting in the wall sit again. If you have a weight, like a plate or a dumbbell that you want to add to your challenge, you can do that. I'll show you how that looks.
3,
So I can grab this plate.
2, 1. Wall sit or low squat hold.
Oh, here we go. Drive the heels in here. If you're up on the toes, right, you're kind of navigating the muscles that are working in a little different way. Like you would in a squat, keep the foot flat on the floor, drive through the whole foot, and nice and tall.
3, 2, 1.
And bring it
Step
up.
down.
Squat jumps.
Three, 2.
Bulldog hold is next.
Bulldog hold.
Bend the elbows. Chest through. Knees under. Keep the gaze forward too. Don't be looking at your heels or your toes here. Try to keep the spine in neutral alignment. In theory, your upper body's shaking a little bit. The legs are burning a little bit. Core is engaged for 5 more seconds.
3, 2, 1. Crawl.
Crawl. Now, using your elevation will take care of the knee problem if you have hardwood or very solid floors.
1. Skater squat hold.
Skater squat hold.
Squat hold.
Original side. Oh, yeah. See if we can go a side view. Now, check it out, right? It looks like a lunge because both of my legs are touching the floor. But this back leg has almost no weight on it. It's just there for balance. And if I can keep that leg up,
2.
oh, I'm going to feel a burn there.
Sailor squat hold. Single leg squat hold.
And if my balance is bad, you're all going to see me fall and laugh at me. Woo. 15 seconds, halfway through this round.
Three, 2, 1.
Add the hop.
Sailor hop.
Oh. Now, if you want that to be an active recovery, it can be. Be right here. Or it can be way out here.
3, 2, 1.
Down to the plank.
Hold.
High plank hold. Flex the feet. Gaze forward. Wrist under elbow, under shoulder. Halfway through this round. Are your shoulders starting to creep up on you? They are. Reset the posture and bounce back in.
3, 2,
Plank jacks.
1.
Here we go.
Jacks.
Tap the foot. Jump them. Run them. On the
3,
tab this round.
1.
Whoa.
Low off plank.
Bring it down.
Low plank.
Low plank. Add the pike. Now the breakdown for the pike is to just hold the low plank. No big deal. Keep breathing. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Flip it over.
Leg lowers.
Leg lowers. These may be quick for you.
2.
They may be slow for you.
Rest.
Either way doesn't matter. It's time to rest. 3 down. Woo, final round.
A generous rest, Mr. Sun.
Oh, it is. But it's worth it. If you are getting water, now is the time. In case you hadn't figured that out already. Breathe. Stabilize. Get ready for one final round of this. Then we have a quick finish. Then we're done for the day. You're under 15 minutes to go. Starting the wall sit for round 4 in 3.
2, 1. Wall sit or low squat hold.
Now, how's the posture here? Are you all sitting like this? Are you all sitting like this?
Almost a break.
It is. Active recovery, you could say. Too nice. I mean, really, that's a minute and a half of rest.
3,
Not just a minute.
2, 1.
Squat jumps.
Squat jump.
Three seconds.
2, 1.
Bulldog hold.
Hold.
Fingers in, elbows out. Keep those shoulders down and back. You can make bulldog noises if you want to.
Nothing makes you contract more, right?
Yes, extra ab work.
Extra help.
3 seconds.
2, 1.
Crawls. Now in the crawl, this isn't just a break. Make sure you're engaging the middle. Dragging same foot, same leg.
2, 1.
Good.
Skater squat hold.
Skater squat hold. Your secondary side, the one that went second. where we're a little bit further in, you may be feeling a little more pressure on the back leg. Probably typical. If you can, try to ease up out of that as the round goes on. It burns. It does, I know.
3, 2,
3 seconds.
1.
Other side.
Single leg squat hold.
The descent into madness is almost complete. Halfway. You're doing it. 5 seconds.
3, 2,
Wow.
1. Stay in half. Three.
Going into our high plank holds. Here we go.
High plank hold.
Another one. Active recovery. We're not even working here.
We do it all day.
Yeah. 10 seconds here. Keep breathing. Push your hands through the floor, through the heel of your hand.
3, 2, 1.
At the jack now.
Back jacks.
How are your hips? Are they bouncing? Or are they staying stable?
3, 2,
Oh,
1.
low
Low off 10.
plank.
Low plank.
One more round to go after this. What that means is we're under 10 minutes to go.
3, 2, 1.
Wow. Leg lowers. Final. Working set movement. Woo-hoo-hoo. You want to cheer? You can cheer.
3, 2, 1.
Oh. Nice job. So now, we got a little bit of agility. Legs are tired. So this is where we test them. 30-second rounds. We have, if you have an agility ladder and you want to break that out, you want to play with that, feel free. Otherwise, you got a floor, drop some imaginary lines. These are all just little agility drills, right? Not huge spanning movements, but quickness, right? We like quick over fast when it comes to agility. How quick can you get to your fastest speed instead of what is the fastest speed? So we got some lateral jumps, we got some forward and back movement, we have some lunge type jumping stuff. Take any of the impact that you want out. Otherwise, I'm just going to throw it at you because we're moving. These are all 30 seconds. The rest in between is 20 seconds, which is way too nice. We'll see if we play with that. Let's go for it. So we're going to start with some lateral jumps, right? So if this is my rope, my lateral jumps, I'm going to pretend I have my ladder in the middle. I'm going to get 1 foot in each rung of the ladder. All right? We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lateral jumps over each rung.
So I'm just hitting side to side. I got a foot in each rung of the ladder. Now, as I get a little more comfortable, it's not just a walk in the park. I'm moving. Okay, I'm rebounding off the floor and using that energy to propel myself forward. Rest. Set 2. 2 forward, 1 back. So if I have my ladder here, I'm going to go 2 rungs ahead and then 1 rung back. non-impact or lower impact, we can
3,
skip forward,
2,
skip back.
1. Jump to run forward, forward, 1 run back.
So 2 forward, 1 back. Do the first few where you get the feel of it. But once you have the feel of it, I want you pushing. Can you do it quickly?
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Good. Next up, going up 1 rung at a time again. We're going to squat out, hop in. The hop in is quick. It's a tap down and a squat back out.
3,
Here we go.
1.
So I squat out,
Hop in.
hop in. Non-impact version behind. The low squat here will slow you down a little bit. That's okay. What I'm looking for is the quick turnover in that middle rung.
Three, 2, 1.
Breathe. Next up, 1 leg hop with a back pedal. Now, this may not work for everyone. If 1 foot, ankle, knee, stress, issues, whatever, modify as needed. Otherwise, you're going to go through the whole course with 1 foot. You're going to back pedal back.
1 leg hop forward, back pedal back, left.
Check the modification.
3, 2, 1.
Other side.
1 leg hop forward, back pedal back, right.
If you have been modifying, or not modifying, if you have been alternating sides, you can just keep alternating sides.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Lateral jump lunge or toe taps. All right, I like this one. Going sideways here. 1 and 2. 1 foot in,
3,
other foot in.
2, 1. Lateral
We
jump
can go
lunge
side
and
to
toe
side
tap.
here. If you're looking for more, bring it down to the lunge. Remember, if your imaginary ladder is ahead of you, you're trying to get the foot, or each foot in every rung. Wow, try saying that.
3, 2, 1.
Woo.
Rest.
Good. Next up, side, step, toe, touch. This one, we're out, we're in. So it's a wide base. We tap in, we tap in.
1. Side step toe touch 2 runs at a time.
So 1 foot goes in, the other foot goes in. 1 in, the other in. Quick lateral movements.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Hey, we're almost there. We have skaters. We just did these. Right now we're doing them again with your imaginary ladder. Okay? So the first skaters are small. Just kind of going side to side, not tapping in the middle. From there, you have your imaginary lane.
1.
I want you to go
Skaters
bigger.
do the biggest.
Set 3, biggest. Set 4, back to regular. Halfway through. Then we go bigger. And we finish up with biggest.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Oh, next one. I like this one. Plank jacks. We did these two. Now, we have our ladder going to the side. You're going to jack, move over. Jack, move over. It looks like this. Walk,
3,
walk,
2,
jack, jack.
1. 5
Or-
steps, walk up 1 rung at a time.
You can jump them. You can jack, move. Going up 1 rung every time. 15 seconds in.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
We have in and out push-ups. Ladder's ahead of me. I'm going to push. I'm going to bring my hands wide. So in 1 rung, I push close. Rung 2, I push wide.
1.
3,
In and
in.
out push-ups on knees or toes.
Notice I'm moving forward every time. If I need to go from the knee, I come up, I go down to the knee. Work myself up, down to the knee. 3 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Last one. Is that really it? Fast feet. This is the end. You can icky shuffle. You can do a fast foot shuffle. 1, 2, 3, knee.
3,
Basically,
2,
get as many of your feet
fast feet,
into
1,
the
2, 3,
rungs.
1, 2, knee.
as possible, as quick as you can. Now, if you want to try what we're doing, it is a 1 step in, 2, 3rd step is out. 1, 2, 3rd step is out. I don't care what you do. You got 5 seconds. Make them yours.
2, 1. Your timer is complete.
Woo! And with that, we're done. You did it. You did it. Nice job. I'm proud of you. Thank you for joining us. Let's do this all summer. I love it. You guys are great. Have a nice day. Be sure you stretch. And we will see you next time.